In this first chapter, entitled New Marketing Perspectives in Digital Times, we'll be looking at 5 key topics. Those topics are: what are traditional marketing? What is the new dynamic interactive marketing all about? What are different or new perspectives in digital times, and why should I care about the future? Then, we'll conclude with achieving relevance with total CRM. Looking at the quote at the bottom, there will always, one can assume, be the need for selling. Think of selling as presenting or positioning or creating knowledge or information or sharing what is going on. So there's always going to be a need for some selling or communicating, but the aim of marketing is to make selling superfluous. The aim of marketing is to know and understand the customer so well that your product or service fits that customer perfectly and by default sells itself. All that should be needed then is to make the product available. And that's what we're focusing on. Part 1, we're going to talk about traditional marketing, the shout, the get in front of, the interruption marketing. We're going to talk about the new interactive or dynamic marketing, where we are part of the channel and the consumer is also part of that channel, where we make that service available. We'll talk about those new perspectives, about how people share the communications objective. So with that, let's get started. Chapter 1, New Marketing Perspectives in Digital Time. So it's important that the organizational digital presence, and that means both their organization website as well as all of the different and varied social media or social networking pages. So it's important that the digital presence is relevant for the user searching for information. It must be relevant for the user to interact with products, services, and the organization. To do that requires that the keywords that the user would use or search on matches perfectly for what the organization does. It is what the searcher wants. Now, as we continue on and discuss that, and we'll spend a lot of time in Chapter 4 talking about that concept, consider also that Facebook, one of the social media tools, has evolved from what it was, which was a social networking platform, into a communications and sharing platform, and is now shifting to this social operating system. So what are we talking about this marketing strategy? What do you mean by marketing strategy? So marketing strategy became thought of as a method of focusing the organization's energies and resources on a specific course of action. This focusing can lead to increased sales, it can lead to leads, it can lead to dominance of that particular targeted marketed space that the organization wants to go for. A marketing strategy will combine all areas of the organization. It'll combine the product development, it'll combine promotion, it'll combine distribution and pricing, it'll combine relationship management and other elements. Marketing strategy identifies the organization's goals. It explains how the specific goals that the organization has set up will be achieved, and ideally how those goals will be achieved within a stated time period. So marketing strategy determines the choice of the market segments, of the positioning, the market mix, and the allocation of resources. So marketing strategy will define how the organization will be successful. It defines how the organization will engage customers and users and prospects and competitors in this dynamic, evolving marketing arena.